Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Linebacker's making some adjustments now. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you fear the defensive front is just consumed with trying to put pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage. The defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Now, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. The back's got it. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff will be returned. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Caught. Completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chop play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And
they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target. Caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Bites off a defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
And the power from Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The pass rush closing in. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their offense really good field position.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. And he's got it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air. It's Klubnik. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. They should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the ground, it's Love.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down, and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinators reevaluate. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The PAT puts him up 3. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Love. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the ball to the ground. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds. They avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Makes the catch. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Klubnik. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he pulls in the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. He just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Price. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Play action fake, looking to throw. They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got it.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down. The punt team making their way on the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Handoff to the single back. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. He drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. And they will claim the second half lead. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed to the running back. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Quick throw. That's made on the out route. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down here for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Graham behind the line. It's Price. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And there's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Then they come up with something here. Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Both area brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And the field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. We'll call for the fair catch here. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Bringing pressure. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Let's see go on the move, launching deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
And this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage of the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to try the extra point. Looking to pass. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out in the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Oh, a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking. They're setting out to try the PAT. Kick is up and good. They're up by a point here in the final minutes. Can they hold on? Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's Carr. It's Thomas. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Keeps it from the design run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here's the 2nd down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. The timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Spotted at the 28, the field goal attempt to win it will be from 45 yards out. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Spotted at the 28, the field goal attempt to win it will be from 45 yards out. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship! What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.